Games that was all about this week was all about next week, really, and as tough as it was to watch at times tonight, if we're walking out at Old Trafford in a couple of weeks' time, then we'll say that the management of our players has been worth it. Well, they've got a couple of really strong wingers. Now, some of the things that they do are questionable. There's no doubt about that. They get away with some bits and pieces. Whether that's just how strong they are or whether they're moving off the mark, then that's up for the referee to pick up. And he missed some bits and bobs today. Absolutely, there's no question about that. But would it have made a difference to tonight's result? No. But they probably need to have a look at it, and I'm sure they are. There's, they do get a hell of a lot of penalties in yardies. They are the best in the comp at getting penalties. There's little bits of milking in there, but they are pretty strong. I thought he was excellent tonight. He made a couple of errors in the first half, but his carries were strong. He got through a couple of tackles, and then when he had the opportunity to finish, he finished, didn't he? And that's, it wasn't as much about beating anybody, but it was about timing and getting his depth right. And I thought he was great. Yeah, I'm really pleased for him. I think for him, confidence-wise, should do a huge amount for him. I think similar to Jake Truman last week. We need another debut next week, don't we? Somebody will score a hat-trick. It seems to be the way. Well, yeah, I was really pleased for him. I think tonight that was probably the highlight, to see him, a young bloke, getting a game and probably growing immeasurably in confidence. Yeah, pretty much. I think we'll sit down tomorrow and nail that. And the one thing I wanted was to have our as close to possible as our starting team available next week in training. So we've only got Monday, Wednesday, so the way it rolls with players, after a Friday game you've got Saturday recovery, Sunday off, train Monday, so we'll train Monday, Wednesday next week. And if we hadn't have had our better players available to train Monday, well, you can work out that that's not an awful lot of preparation time. Well, yeah, it's an extra day. It makes a big difference. So they'll probably have 3 training sessions. We've got 2. So it does make a difference. But look, we are where we are. I've been able to make sure that our players are absolutely, quite a lot of them are rested and fresh, and particularly the guys who've played a hell of a lot of minutes this year. So it can be an issue, but look, it is what it is. We just crack on with it, and I don't think it's going to make too much difference. It's who turns up on the day and performs the best. Next Thursday, he'll have a chance of walking out at Old Trafford. Well, they've been a bit mixed. I thought I saw them play against Huddersfield a couple of weeks back, and they were really fluent with their attacking game. The half-backs are changing quite a lot, so they're hard to pick. Last night, they were playing against 12 men. Sometimes that can be harder than playing against 13, but they weren't quite as fluent as they would have wanted to be. Matty Smith came on a little bit later, and they played slightly differently when he was on. So yeah, we'll be unbelievably difficult to pick, because you haven't seen our team for 3-4 weeks. So what's that going to be? What's that going to look like? So I think it'll be hard for Saints to pick us. And watching them, there's some changes in there with the halfbacks which make it difficult to pick. And Barber's in there, so we haven't come up against him. He's different to what we've seen from Saints when we've played them this year, and he's got a little bit of a different edge, and his running lines are different. His timing into the line, so you got some things that we need to be really specific and make sure we can deal with them. No, well, he hasn't trained yet, so he's feeling all right, but it's going to be I said right from the start, it'll be a daily thing. It'll be the day before the game decision, so we won't really know. But at the moment, he's feeling okay. He's still in a rehab program, but he hasn't got an awful lot of time, has he? So it is what it is. We'll see how he goes next week.